YouTube. And you watch Shorty.
Hi.
Welcome to the Juice Radio Talk Show. 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 Reality TV, church reviews. Let's talk happy love and marriage lifestyle. Come and talk with us. Come and share with us. Come and laugh with us. Come on and pray with us.
Regina Clovis, special guest. You should be following your lead. Bless. Subscribe on YouTube. Listen on podcasts. We live on IG and Facebook. This episode is sponsored by Truth and Triumph Ministries.
What up, though?
Guess who's back in the building?
Who? It's me. Little old me is back.
Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? Back. Again. Shady's back.
Oh my gosh, look at my hair.
Friend.
Oh, she got her own theme song.
Shady. That's Eminem.
Oh, sorry, Eminem. I don't know you like that. I knew you
Gen
back
X,
in the day.
y'all don't know Eminem.
I knew him back in the day when he was like,
Eminem is a Gen X. What are you talking about?
I know, but I can't listen.
She don't know the real Slim Shady.
I know the you know the you know, but
She know the fake Slim Shady. I don't know. Do y'all know Eminem?
yeah, we know that they know Eminem. Yes, they know Eminem.
Clovis, you know Eminem? I'm not talking about the candy. I'm talking about the rapper.
The candy rapper.
Look, see, Clovis, he's the best rapper.
Okay, name one of his songs, sweetie.
I just.
But we know who Eminem is.
Slim Shady.
We know
That's
Slim
the main
Shady.
song.
Is that the song?
That's the main. Yeah, that's the name of the song. Slim Shady.
We
the
know
real Slim
you,
Shady. You know, he got
Yes.
a song about his daughter, skeletons in the closet.
Oh,
Oh man, we know about 8 Mile. I mean, Green 8.
not the Green Mile.
8 Mile.
8 Mile. Okay, I
My
remember the
bad,
movie.
my bad, Slim. My mama almost messed up. I almost acted like I didn't know you then.
Hey, she talking about us. Hey, Robin.
What up, people?
Robin said this theme song has been playing in my head all day. I love
Because I'm
it.
the real Slim Shady.
Oh my goodness,
I
I
really am.
love it. How you doing, Robin? Hey, Latoya.
Hey.
Y'all, it's Auntie Latoya.
Hey.
Robin said, hey, Regina and Brianna. Oh my goodness.
Hey.
Look, Latoya
Hey.
I could not. You guys, I'm sorry I sent the notification out like real late, but you guys have your notifications on and you got it as soon as I sent it out. Thank you. Wanted to make sure that.
I didn't go to bed till 5 o'clock in the morning. Then there's a terrible 2-year-old in the house who likes to wake up at 7, likes to cry, scream, and yell. So I literally woke up, got me some chicken, and fell back asleep.
Chicken and fell back to sleep. See,
Chicken.
skinny folks can do that.
Chicken and fell back asleep and woke up at 1 o'clock. Text her, I'm on the way. And hey, I got up this time and I said it. Guess
hey,
what?
AT2.
Guess what?
Hi, AT2. That's my boy, AT2.
I said it for 1 o'clock p.m.
Yeah, because last week, you guys, she wasn't on her own show. Now, if this was her own network or a Tyler Perry production,
You would be mad at me.
Yeah.
You were like, Bree, I know you did just say what you said. You set your time for what? Yeah, I said it. I was so tired last week. I literally set my alarm for 1 a.m.
1 a.m., y'all.
1 a.m. Woke up at 6 o'clock to her missed calls and text messages. I was like, I know I don't see 6 o'clock on this phone.
I was like,
I had to go back. No, a.m. instead of p.m. So this time, p.m.
Child, I could just see Oprah right now. Brie, with her voice, Brie. Now we can't be doing this thing. And Tyler Perry would have went straight Medea on you.
I mean, come on now. Come on.
Straight
Now.
Medea.
How you mix the A from the P? How How you mix the A from the P? It's two different letters.
For real.
It's two different letters.
Hey, Aaron. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Listen, Robin say, come on, Brianna. Pick someone else for the culture. Oh.
Let me tell you something. Let me bring up
Tell her,
Eminem.
Robin.
Let me
Tell
bring
her,
up
Robin.
Eminem.
Listen, and while you look at that, Latoya said 50 is about to do a series for 8 Mile. Really?
Thank you. See, Auntie got my back.
Well, I'm kind of with Robin. You know,
Auntie,
there's got to be somebody else.
tell her to stop playing with M.
There got to be somebody else. I mean, Snoop Dogg was around that time too, wasn't he? Or was Eminem doing music before Snoop Dogg?
Stop playing on Marshall.
That's his name?
Marshall Bruce.
Okay. I never even knew his real name. Listen, Robin say, I'm from the Bronx, so I am particular about my hip hop and rap music because that's where it, I think, originated.
I was about to say Tupac. I'm sorry, he Cali. I was about to say, oh, you a Tupac fan? No, he Cali. Who is, I don't know a lot of y'all old school rappers, but who's from?
Latoya say, I need my hey to be different.
How did I do it?
He said, hey.
Oh. Hey. I added more ease this time. I added more ease.
She said, my stomach would have been messed up. Listen, I tell you. Let me catch up to where y'all are. Aaron is saying hello to everybody. Aaron is the best mom ever. Listen, Latoya and Aaron got them wrenches over there on YouTube, and they are working it. Thank y'all so very much. Look, Latoya said, Bree, fine. $5 fine. $5 fine. $5 fine.
$5 fine for what?
Because you ain't say her hey right. You ain't say her hey right.
I don't got $5.
What you got? What you got? Because Latoya, I'm finna get something for you. What you got?
Want some?
See, and that's our topic for today. That's going to be our topic. Listen, that's my baby king. Robin said Oprah is only 5% in at the network. So, ooh.
What that mean?
Only 5%? Latoya said M is our light-skinned cousin. LOL. Yes, he is.
That's my friend.
She said Tupac was born in New York. Yeah.
Yeah, you know they always try to flex like they from like Rick Ross. You ain't from Miami. You really from what? South Carolina or something? Rick Ross from
somewhere in Arizona, somewhere or something.
But you ain't from Miami. Love you, Rose.
We know when you're from Miami. Now we from the 305.
Love you, Rose.
So we know we recognize the 305s. Listen, the 305 is different from the 786 and the 954s.
Yeah,
totally different. 305 was my era.
I would say 786 is. I would say 954 is definitely the hood.
No, 954 was Broward. That was like Broward County.
So you would say 786 or 305 is the
305 is straight hood. Straight, not like bad hood, but it's like those were our people.
Hispanics. I would have gave 305 to the Hispanics.
Don't do that.
I would have said 954 is the hood.
No.
And I would have said 786 is where I like to be.
786 was probably the Latins.
Because where was Davy was what?
954.
Oh, I take that back. 954, I love y'all.
954. Mm-hmm. So Latoya said, when Leanne missed rehearsal, like I told her, $5 fine. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
$5 fine for missing. She said, Robin said, it means that she only owns 5% of own. Robin, but didn't she own more before?
Oprah got so much money, she said, I could take a downgrade.
Listen, 5% of $1 billion is good. I don't even know how much it is, but if it is that,
if it is take a pay cut.
If it is.
She can take a pay cut, so she's good to go.
5% of $1 billion is real good. 5% of $1 million is in, but
just like I think my friend just took $1 billion, Elon just took a loss, and probably didn't flinch not one time.
Did not feel it. Because when you're a billionaire and you take a $10 million hit, you be like, what are we having for dinner today? You like, ain't worried about it.
Y'all gotta understand how these people got there though.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. So Latoya says, do y'all remember when we didn't have to dial the area code? Girl.
I remember when I had to spin the phone around to get the 9. 9. 7.
She's so silly.
And now we're talking on the phone. And she need to get on the phone. She hear my call. She get off the phone.
We just picked up the phone from the bedroom. Get off the phone. Get off my phone.
Whole time y'all done sat there and listened for about a good 30 minutes.
That's right. Get off my phone. Stop being on my phone.
Y'all gotta pick it up, press the button, so we'll hear you picking it up.
Yep. We didn't play that. Look, Robin says yes. It was hers 100%. She sold it to Discovery. Listen, how much she sold it for?
A lot. Just like Dre.
Listen,
they were talking about Dr. Dre on the radio, how he sold his catalog for $200 million.
like when you can sell a company and still maintain 5%, that's a win.
Making money.
That's a win because you still got that income.
Let's see, what's 5% of
a
billion? Yeah. Let's see how much she made.
I mean, she's gonna make some money.
How many zeros is in a billion?
A lot. So she said, she sold it to Discovery, maintaining a 5% interest and title of CEO. That is a smart move.
Look, the phone don't even let you do a billion. The phone only let me do 100 million. The phone won't even let me do. That shows you that's too much money. The phone won't even let you calculate a billion.
Oh my God. Robin said, or Latoya Moore, Latoya Washington, or when you had separated rates for long distance. Yes. Remember that? Separated rates? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who you call to cut you $50 added to my phone bill?
From different places. I know. Robin said, Latoya, my paternal grandmother who lived in rural Arkansas had a party line.
She had, y'all remember Singular?
Child.
She had Singular with minutes. She used to get on me all the time because I always run the minutes as soon as she paid the phone bill.
Whatever it was.
She ain't had no minutes the next day. I just paid the phone bill and killed my minutes already.
Remember
I had to talk
Michelle?
on the phone after 9.
Michelle ran her minutes up in like the first 30 minutes. She came back to her mom and said, Mom, my phone ain't working.
I just paid the bill and added the minutes.
When she got her first cell phone, my niece, when she got her first cell phone, this is why you don't give kids no cell phone when they're too young to understand minutes. My sister gave my niece her first cell phone. She was about what? 8, 9, 10, something like that.
She was young.
She went outside and she was calling everybody she could call and just everybody.
The
she
minutes
was just showing out. She was showing out.
Singular was just adding up.
It was like doop, 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 doop. And she was showing out to her friends, child. And all of a sudden she came back in the house and she was looking and said, Mom, my phone ain't working. Her mom was like, what do you mean your phone ain't working? She gave her the phone. She was like, girl, you done ran up all these minutes. I hollered.
Yeah, I ran up 300 minutes in 30 minutes.
She told me she needs some more minutes. Girl.
With this one, she wasn't playing. I don't even think I was able to get my phone until 9 o'clock when the minutes became free.
First of all, you ain't have no phone when you was 8, 9, 10 years old.
No, when I was 9, 10. But I remember having I had a Singular Nokia, and I used to play Snake.
Probably had like at 16, age 16 or something like that, because I wasn't playing.
I think I was in 9th grade.
So Latoya said, Robin, yes, and we didn't have call waiting. LOL, phone be busy for days. Yes.
That's
especially
why
when you forget to hang it up. Look, y'all.
Oh, she got one.
It's not you. I'm doing some skits with this. They'll be coming soon.
That's a skit. That's
a skit. Remember when you didn't hang it up? You didn't hang it up properly?
We need to do that skit.
Which skit?
I'm bad, like I'm on the phone, talking on the phone, and then you come, get off the phone. I need the phone.
Okay, we need to do that skit.
Because y'all, I'll be on TikTok.
Oh my goodness, the TikToks are hilarious.
Man.
Okay, so we have this because we're going to be doing skits. Yes, it was busy for days. Yes, 5% of 50 billion to 50 million. And no, it is half of that because it's 10. You got to take you got to take that off. Yeah, 10.
So it's 25.
20. I think it's 25 because 10% of 5 billion is 50 million. So that'd be 25.
See, that's just show you a billion is just, you can't even calculate it. Like,
it's so much.
It's making my head.
Yeah. Robin said, remember the busy signal? Yes, girl, remember. She said, them big old Nokia phones with the big back.
Oh, no,
and you had to pull up the antenna. Yes.
I didn't have that one.
Oh, she said she Googled it. Robin, she said, Robin, yes, sis. I used to tell my mom I didn't hang up the phone all the way. That's what I was saying, Latoya. She said, "Oh, I Googled it, sis."
Okay. Well, she still if she make that what every
so 50 million
every year.
Listen, let me tell y'all something.
I'm cool with that. 50 million a year, I'm chilling.
Talking about all this money and everything, y'all saw the topic: the importance of listening to your kids. Y'all know that sometimes y'all children want to be things and do things in life that y'all may not agree with, but it's okay to let them venture out and learn the process. I mean, it's very important to listen to your kids. And also, kids, it's very important to listen to your parents. I think a lot of times in relationship with kids and parents, there's a communication breakdown because there's not good listening skills.
Is that, and then the times are different. So like we discussed in a couple shows before, what y'all are used to is not happening like that no more. So when we venture out to do our own thing, it's because we're getting with the times. We're doing what works for us. Now, just like y'all did what works for y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all made y'all parents mad with decisions that y'all made, but they had to understand they're being raised in a different time. We being raised in a different time. So you might be like, I don't understand why my child would want to do that as a career. But you have to, get with the time and see, okay, let me see what's going on in the world. Oh, okay, now I understand. Or let them explain it to you. If your child has a good reason to do something, listen to them. But I know a lot of times our reasoning don't be it don't be the best. It don't be the best. But that's not to tell us that what we're doing is something we shouldn't do. Maybe give us a better route. Like, okay, well, if this is what you want to do, let's take another approach to trying to do it, or something like that.
I get that.
You still trying to calculate that? Did you get the billion?
I just told Google because Robin said, "Is it 550 million?" No, 5% of 5 billion. We were saying 5 billion, right? Is 250 million. I think that's 250. That's 250 million.
I just saw a lot of zeros.
It's a lot of zeros. It's a lot of zeros. A lot of zeros. It is. Hey Fifi.
Hey Fifi.
Hey Fifi. Hey girl. Hey. Thank you for being here. Listen, we're gonna have calculation day because we are really into this money. Everybody is saying how much is it? How much is it? How much is it? 50 million.
I want everybody.
And that's what we need to talk about because
WIN. That's the word of the day. Matter of fact, y'all understand from now until the rest of the day, word of the day, win. Go win. I don't care what you do. Go win.
Y'all over there on Instagram, you hear that too.
Go win. WIN. Word of the day, win.
And when you came in today, I know this was our topic, the importance of listening to your kids. And I'm going to do what the topic says, because even though the topic said listen to your kids, when you came in today, you said, Mom, I want to talk about money.
Yeah, because when I was driving here, I don't know why. I know why. My man up there. He was like, talk about finances. And I really feel like I want to talk about it because I have things that I'm doing with my life.
Yeah.
And I know God is like, girl, you got everything you need. Just do it. You know what I mean? So I want to talk about this subject because it's so many people feel like they're stuck where they at. And they feel like they're stuck because of their finances. Okay. Now I understand we all have the same 24 hours, but everybody's 24 hours is different. Everybody's situation is different. So how I make my money might not be a way for you to make money. Well, I'll take them out.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm listening.
But my way of making money might not be the way for you to make money, or how I get to, because for example, somebody that was born into riches, they don't have to put in the work. They was born into it. But a person, I'm not gonna say a person because she got it, she good, but I gotta work for it. You know what I mean? So it'll take me longer to get to where I need to be than it took that person that was just born into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what I want people to understand is you will get there. You will get there. Just because you're not there right now, you will eventually get there. And just save your money. Lord, this woman here, I swear, save your money. Like save. A lot of people sit here and say, oh, well, I don't have the money to do this, or I don't have the money to do that. You was just at the club, spent $300 on a bottle, and then spent another $400 on a section. But you ain't got $700 to start. You ain't got $700 to start that business.
Yeah.
Do y'all get where I'm coming from? We make excuses, but then complain. Oh man, I don't want to work at Kroger. I'm tired of working at Kroger. Well, what you doing with your money to stop working at Kroger?
Ooh, buying some shoes.
Them $200 shoes is gonna have you walking right back in Kroger.
Oh, try you gonna be stocking shelves with $200 shoes on.
With $200. Let me tell y'all,
shoes on.
Y'all, off subject. It's kind of on subject, but yes. I was driving down 85. If y'all know Riverdale, I was driving down 85 the other day, and I kid y'all not. If y'all know. Y'all old school folks, I don't know if y'all know Balenciagas.
I saw somebody on the internet talking about these something Balenciaga, whatever they are.
Balenciaga, right?
Thank you, Latoya. Y'all remember to hit that like button. Come on now. This is Brianna's show,
Okay.
Gen X Millennials, because we want to talk to millennials and we want to talk to their parents, which is me, Gen X. So our generation and your generation come together and have conversations. Y'all talk to your kids.
Okay,
Talk
I want to show y'all
this. Kids talk to your parents. Okay.
And the reason why I'm bringing this up, this goes with what we're talking about.
Because I know
I'm on 85 South, riding, and I see this guy. He's walking. But he has on Balenciaga shoes. Y'all see how much Balenciagas are? Do y'all see that? Mom, can you see it?
Balenciaga.
$1,200 shoes.
$1,200? Were they real or fake?
He looked like he had the real ones on. They was all black. They probably wasn't. He had these on. These are $1,100.
Well, those are like a good pair of Skechers.
He was walking. The point that I'm trying to make is you spent that $1,100 on some shoes to make you look good while you walking out here in the street. When you could have spent that $1,100 and bought you a car, and now you driving looking good in the streets.
Now let's talk about that real quick. Why is it that your generation feels as though they have to have the expensive name brand stuff?
Social media.
Ooh, that they can't afford.
Social media, rappers.
And why?
Because they, like we said on our previous show, they portrayed that they got it like that. But like, okay, for example, I was talking to my friend Vic. Vic made the best. Y'all follow Goat Vic on Instagram. Goat_Vic with 2 C's. Vic made the best statement ever. He said, "What is your life like after you turn your phone on?"
Goat Vic. Okay.
Goat Vic. Okay. Goat_Vic. He said, "What is your life like?"
Is it an Instagram page?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Aaron, if you're still in the chat, could you find that Instagram and put it in there for us?
He said, "What does your life look like?"
GOAT.
_VICC. What does your life look like after you turn off your phone? And I said, that is so true, because so many social media influencers, as soon as they get on the phone, they post, "Yeah, I'm lit." When you hit that power button, what you doing?
And what is your real life?
Whose car was that? Did they leave?
Whose parking lot were you in taking pictures?
Whose apartment was that you was in?
What background you had? Because when the cameras went off, that green screen came off too. That part. So you're saying that your generation are influenced by the social media influencers, television, all the hype and all that. Whereas back in our day, our generation, we didn't care about, oh, that's nice and I want, that. We just wanted to have, well, at least my friends and family.
Y'all didn't care to fit in.
We didn't know
who was rocking this or who was rocking that. If the person next to you was, what was y'all? Because I know y'all like Converse. So what was like a big name brand? If y'all saw somebody wearing such and such, y'all still gonna be like, "Girl, still love my Converse right here."
Right. We bought our shoes in the grocery store.
But my generation will be like, "Okay, I got $1,000. Okay, 2 options. I'm gonna spend this $1,000 on credit, or I'm gonna spend this $1,000 on Balenci's." Now, if I spend $1,000 on credit, nobody gonna see that. Nobody gonna know I did nothing with my credit. Not even knowing, credit is king. It pays for everything. If you spend that $1,000 on credit, you go buy your car right now. They gonna see that you have something going on.
You got some credit.
But instead, what my generation is gonna do, they gonna go buy the Balenci's, and they gonna go to the club. But they ain't gonna be able to buy no food because food is on their feet. But as long as they look good in them Balenci's, they look like they got it.
Y'all.
That's my generation. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't have no Balenci's. I'm not there. I'm not at that status yet. I love my Nikes. I would rock my Nikes all day. But I do have friends that have it. But I'm not trying to keep up with them. I'm not trying. If I was trying to keep up with my friends, I would be broke. But
first of all, your friends, some of your friends, not all of them, but some of your friends are broke, and they are going broke trying to keep up with people who are probably broke too. So what do we do? Like Latoya said, trust fund. Money doesn't build work ethics or money management, though.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. It doesn't build character at all. It just lets them know you can have whatever it is that you want. So they grow up with that mindset. Oh, because my parents rich, give me this.
And then they never learn the work ethic.
They never learn the work ethic. They never know the value of anything. Like for example, if you was to take my car and give it to a rich kid, they probably would look at it like, why is not a Bentley?
Yeah.
What? But you give that car to somebody like me, but I cried.
Thank you. And take care of it and wash it and keep it clean.
I said, thank you, me.
This child.
But what I'm trying
Child. Fifi said, let's talk the ministry of saving. Now that's a word.
because
Come on now.
that's saving
Ministry of
gets you where
savings.
you need to be. If you could save more than you spend, you can get to where you need to be.
Now
Save more than you spend.
that's a prophetic word you just said. If you could save more than you spend. Wow.
Save more than you spend. If you make
Wow.
$3,000 a month,
I'm gonna write that.
save at least $2,000. Well, we being realistic. I know we got bills and stuff too. Save at least $1,000. If you know, we all got to spend money on bills. Spend that
Save
bill
more than
money.
you spend.
But right after you spend that bill money, put money to the side to save first. That's what I'm teaching myself now. Like, okay, what bill I got to pay this week?
Right.
Okay, let me pay this bill. Now let me put money to the side. Now let me go crazy.
And you know what? I'm glad we having this conversation on your platform today, because when you were younger, you didn't heed all this information. The same information you're giving the viewers today is the information I gave you. And I'm glad that you picked it up now, because even back then when you were younger, you know, that's we call that your trial and tribulations time. All of us, you know.
Swipe. I didn't care. Swipe.
Right.
Swipe.
Right.
Swipe.
And
swipe.
you did want all the shoes and all that stuff. But now you're learning and you're like, listen, I want to try and reach any kid or any teenager or millennial that will listen and say, listen, and even the younger kids, listen, heed my wise counsel, because I've been through this.
Mm-hmm.
The closet full of $200 shoes.
That didn't get me nowhere, but
nowhere.
Where I needed to go, basically, like.
And the bank account was totally empty. And then next week or next year or next month, those shoes are out of style.
Don't even want them no more. Now I'm trying to fit in with the crowd with the next new pair of shoes that just came out. Yeah. I had my time trying to fit in with the crowd.
One thing about you, I will say, what really impressed me is that when your shoes were no longer in style, what you did, you went and found places that would buy them. You did.
I sold them, James. I have eBay.
Yes.
Or the only place I didn't like going was, I hated going to play. If I went to Plato's Closet, it was because it was a last resource.
Yes.
I hate because they always try to lowball.
They did.
But
eBay, you did that. And I was happy as a parent. I sat back and I watched that and I said, look at her. Mm-hmm. She's selling her shoes. She's not coming to me saying, Mom, I want this new pair of shoes. Can you buy these? She's saying, I want these new pair of shoes. Let me find out how I can buy them. Mm-hmm. And I love that. And I tell people that story all the time. I said, my daughter, I didn't even know what a Play-Doh was. Mm-hmm. Plato's Closet. I didn't know. But my daughter learned.
I would not go to
her. I was so excited.
I will go make money in the street somehow before I go to her. And that's what I want a lot of kids or people my age to understand. You don't have to go to your, just try doing it on your own, man. Try doing it on your own. Yes, you're gonna fall a couple times.
Your parents will be so,
she's gonna be right there. Oh, I fell so many times and she was still right there. Come on, baby, you gotta get back up. You gotta keep going. What sense does it make to keep being down here? Being down here ain't gonna do nothing. I'm tired of looking down at you. Get up.
Yeah. And
now look. I'm getting to where I want to be. Mm-hmm. I'm getting to the person I want to be. I'm getting where I want to be.
Yes.
But, you know, it all started with one, listening to your parents.
You come to the realization eventually.
And saving. I was so bad at that, man. Now,
now,
please. Now I go to the mall. I pick the shoe up.
Put it down.
Well, my mama said the clearance section was up.
I love a good clearance.
Mama said I got a clearance section.
Love a good clearance section. I love a good clearance section.
And y'all know what's really crazy? Y'all know what's really crazy?
What?
I was really that kid that used to be in the mall. Like, man, I ain't never gonna be like my mom. I ain't never shopping nowhere cheap. I'm finna buy them $20 shirts. She said that. I ain't never gonna be like that. Now I get in the mall, don't play with me. I really don't even like going to the mall. I think I went to Burlington the other day, y'all, and got
Marshalls.
Got me like 5 things for $100. I said,
Let me tell y'all.
This is for me.
I think people need to understand that you don't have to be embarrassed to shop clearance.
You know, if you know how to put it together.
Put it together. And stop trying to look at, well, they got this on. Let me tell you, my husband. I'm going to get to your comments, Latoya. I'm going to get to y'all comments. My husband. He did this. When I first met my husband, he was coming off of the cuffs of his previous wife. He was married before, and she was a big money person, name brand, everything. And so he's divorced, and he and I, you know, My husband, when we met, my husband, he came over to me. Well, he was this dude back then, not my husband. But anyway, he had on Tommy Hilfiger jeans, Tommy Hilfiger socks, Tommy Hilfiger shoes, Tommy Hilfiger shirt, Tommy Hilfiger belt. And when he bent over, because he dropped something, he bent over to pick up something on the floor, he had Tommy Hilfiger underwear. I looked at him and I said, what have I gotten myself mixed up with here? Because I am not a name brand person. I'm the type of person, if you ain't wearing my name, I ain't wearing yours. That's the type of person I am. I looked at and I said, you got all this. He said, yeah. And then that wasn't it. Then I looked to the left arm at the watch because I was like, if all that's name brand, what's it? This was Rolex. And Rolex ring. So I was like, but you work at where?
I'm like,
now he was paying for it, but I was like, how long is that going to keep up? And who are you doing all that for? So when he and I got together, he was like, well, you don't wear nothing name brand. Your shirts say this and your pants say that. So
my shirt say Calvin Klein.
It fit. And my pants said Levi's. They fit.
And Rocco wear.
And look nice. And I didn't FUBU. Maybe I had a FUBU back then.
She wore Kimora Lee.
No, I
ain't baby fan.
I ain't wear her.
I ain't wear her South Pole.
I wore Gloria Vanderbilt jeans, so I was happy about the Gloria Vanderbilt. I saved up a lot of money for them Gloria Vanderbilts. But I said all that to say this. When my husband, I went to the store, we went to Marshall's, and I said, you know what? Look at here, this Marshall's. He was like, this cannot be a real Tommy Hilfiger shirt. This cannot be real polo.
Yeah,
I said, it's real.
Got it real. You got to look out for it, but it's real.
But you know why? And I had to teach him this. I said, you know what? When the stores like the Macy's and the Belts and the Steinmarks and all those, when they have their limited amounts of clothes there, they send them all to Marshall's and let Marshall sell them.
I learned that working at warehousing.
Right. They're all still name brand stuff. And so when he looked at it and started looking at the label and realized this is real, and these are discounted prices, yes, he went crazy.
Polo shirt for $29.
But child, his shopping cart
actually
was full.
polo.
Right. His shopping cart was full. And then I told him, I said, you don't have to have your shirt match your pants and all the names and all that stuff. Now when my husband only shops at Marshall's. He only shops at Marshall's.
Burlington.
Child,
I like Burlington.
I asked my husband, I said, go online and find, because he liked Nikes. And I said, go online onto the Nike store and find the shoes you want. The shoes are like $200. He closed the app. He closed the app. He was like, I'm not spending $200. So he has changed his mindset after all the time. But
because he realized he could still look good in that same stuff. That same polo shirt, if he would have went to the polo store, he would have got that same polo shirt at the polo store for what, $90? We got it at Marshall's for $20.
But what he did, now it's okay to splurge on yourself every now and then. Like my husband don't buy $200 shoes every day.
But if you ain't got it, don't do it.
But he went ahead and he waited about 3 months. And then he went back on there and he bought those shoes. Now, mind you, those 3 months he was working, he had the money.
But still.
But he waited.
Until he was ready.
Until the
world said, man, you need to get these
shoes,
shoes, bro. Get these, bro. You ain't get these, man. We all got these shoes, but you ain't got these shoes, man. I do have some friends that do that. They don't do it to me. But I do have some friends that I'm like, man, we tried to get this man to come here, but he ain't had the right outfit. He ain't had the shoes. Like, he probably couldn't afford them, bro. Like,
right.
Them $300-$400 shoes.
Stop it.
I want somebody to just go buy. People don't have the same pockets. Everybody's
That's right.
pockets ain't as deep.
Right.
But the problem is you have to understand when your pocket, if you know your pockets, be like Kevin Hart. I can't do this. Kevin Hart said he went out with his ball players.
Thank you, Kevin.
And they started spending all the money. Kevin said, and that Kevin Hart is a millionaire.
Right.
That's a millionaire even knowing his limit. So how you that make 5 figures a year don't know your limit?
And it's okay not to buy everything. And this one thing that I don't like
be at the club with water.
Thank you.
If you can't afford, let me tell y'all, the club has got
Stop trying to fit in.
The club has got expensive. I don't have time to pay $15 for one shot no more. So let me tell y'all, water is clear. Put it in a shot glass for me. Hey, turn up that. Oh yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
And your mind's still level.
If you want to look like it,
and your mind's still level. You ain't got to worry about not knowing what's going on.
Exactly. They
They
think
got
you're
to worry
drinking
about
with
getting
them.
drunk.
When they come in there, girl, what you drinking? Ciroc. It's Ciroc, girl. You want some? I'm finna drink the rest of them. I'm down that. Waiter, hit me. Give me the bottle under the table. Don't slide that bottle.
Hit me, waiter.
You crazy. Hit me. Yep. That's good. This little shot is too much. Don't give it too much. I won't get too lit.
Oh my gosh, not too lit. Give me a shot glass. A shot glass of water.
You
good?
good? I'm a waiter. I can just imagine I was in the class saying, no, you didn't salt me. You know what? Let me make it a double. Can you make it a double?
Make it a mixer. Put me a spritz of cranberry in there.
He made mine crystal light. Add a little pizzazz.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta add a little to make it look like it's
sparkles,
actually
little sparkling water in
little
there.
bubbles.
Oh my gosh, y'all are a mess. This child right
But
here.
see, now, what I'm saying, we saying all this to say, be yourself. Okay, we know that the
Don't let your pockets
the show is about finances, but be yourself with your finances. If you know you can only afford a hot dog while you at Papa
Be
Do's,
okay with it.
be okay with getting that hot dog.
Be
It's
okay with
okay.
it.
I know Papa Do's don't sell hot dogs, but we just saying, if your friends go to Papa Do's and they want you to come and you know, man, I only got $20.
It's okay to eat a salad.
It's okay. Them salads.
It's okay to eat a salad.
Them salads.
They good.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Okay, so don't eat a salad.
You might need some
Bread, whatever's free.
Some bread.
An appetizer.
But you there though.
One appetizer.
You can record their food. Let me stop. Because now you portraying to be somebody. Now you going to them Instagram influencers acting like
Don't do that.
Acting like you eating that steak. That was your best.
Taking a picture of the picture on the menu.
You telling me to? Hey, hold on. Can I take a picture of your food? I'm trying to eat, bro. Go ahead, bro. Hurry up. And you better not tell them it's yours. Because I'm finna post literally the same meal.
Don't. I cannot.
They gonna say y'all ate the same thing.
This is what this girl does. She is silly.
So y'all ate the same steak, literally.
Be yourself, y'all. It's okay to get an appetizer.
It's okay, or it's okay to say no. Hey, y'all ain't got.
I ain't got it. I ain't got it right now. I ain't got it right now because the future may be different.
Yep.
The future may totally be different. Stop trying to impress people and you undressing yourself. You cannot even afford the clothes because you're trying to get the food. You can't afford the house because you're trying to get the clothes. You can't afford the car because you're trying to go out with the friends.
Can't stand people that try to.
No.
The only person you should be trying to impress is the person you was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only person you should
just
be
impress
trying to
yourself.
Well, ain't no you going broke trying to impress people who don't even care. You know, trying to fit in with the crowd and the crowd leading you in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
I learned all of this along. She was trying to teach me all of this in my 20s. I was wild in my 20s. I would not listen. It was literally.
Yeah. I don't even think it went in half the time. I think it was just like,
I think it.
Bonk, bonk, bonk,
wrong ear.
Bonk,
Oh.
bonk.
Wrong ear again. We must be at the wrong person.
I think that's all it did was just.
It went to my brother.
Bonk. Oh yeah. Oh Jesus.
That's what I'm not gonna
lie.
He
caught a double portion of it.
What he caught mine and his. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
And he held on to that thing. That boy right there.
Woo. I can't even get $5 out of him, and I know he got it.
He got that thing like 10 million times over. He got that.
What I want y'all millennials to understand, you gonna get there though. You know what I mean? You gonna get there. You just have to stay committed, stay consistent, believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Don't try to follow the crowd. Don't try to follow your friends. Like if anything, use your friends as motivation. If you got friends like I have friends that actually have businesses. They got stuff going on. So those friends I use as motivation. I would never compete with them. Ever.
No,
there's no way in the world
I would ever. And we're not making them our gods either.
For example, with Vic, I would never in life compete with Vic. If Vic say, "Hey, Bree, I'm having an event," I'm front and center. Why? Because Vic is talking about something. He's letting me know, like, "Hey, this is how you do this. This is how you do that." It's okay to listen to somebody doing better than you. My generation don't like to listen to people doing better than them. They hate. Y'all hate on somebody doing better.
I don't understand it.
But then to turn around and try to basically be that person. I don't understand that. They don't want to. My generation does not like to take advice from people doing better than them, and I love taking advice.
And our generation love giving advice. And Look, Google even trying to say y'all ain't listening. She said try again. Here's the other thing. My generation, we love giving advice. Your generation don't like taking the advice. But how do we make the two meet? By having conversations like this, I think is one way you have a conversation.
I don't know, because my generation, they so hard-headed, man.
Gen X. I get it. Let me get to these comments. I get it.
They think they know everything.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Aaron. She dropped that Instagram for y'all. Y'all go over there, check him out.
Go Vic. Tell him I sent you. Tell him I sent you.
All right, now. Thank you. Thank you. Vic. Y'all check out Vic over there.
Vic can teach you about everything. Vic can teach you about real estate. Vic can teach you about sports betting. Vic can teach you about how to start any type of brand, whether it's clothing. It doesn't matter. What else? Vic does. Vic knows how to do Airbnb. He'll show you how to. He has a rental car. Vic, let me tell you.
Okay, Vic.
That's why his name is Goat Vic.
Goat Vic.
His real name is Victor Madu.
Madu. What is his nationality with a Madu and last name?
I forgot. I think he's Nigerian, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Nigerians. A lot of Nigerians will look. They'd be learning business. Latoya says, I've never been that type of person to spend big money on a single item. Shoes, handbags, jewelry, clothes, etc. I haven't either, Latoya. And my friends, when I was in high school, my friends used to tell me, well, you need to buy your Gucci. And I was like, why? Target got this bag right here and it fit my wallet and everything that I need in it. Why do I need a Gucci? Well, if you're going to hang with us, I said, well, then let me go home. And here's what I did, Brie. I said, well, let me go home. I'm going to drop y'all off because we are in my car. Oh. That's what I did. I told him that one.
They great because I would have been that friend that would sit back there eat my food. Girl, I know who we rode with.
I was like, I said, because if I can't hang with y'all, because I can't buy no Gucci, or not that I can't, but I won't buy no Gucci. If I can't hang with y'all, then let me drop y'all off because we did come here in my car.
Prime example. Y'all trying to flex and fly. You ain't even got no way home without the person with the Target bag. Just like my friend walking down the street with them Balenci's on. Why are you walking with them $1,200 shoes on?
Robin says social media, conspicuous consumption and cap. Hey, in my opinion. Hey, Juice. Hey, in my opinion. In my opinion is so cool. I love her.
Need a real name. What's a real name?
That's her name. That's her social media name. In my opinion, she has a YouTube channel.
I need a real name, not your social media name.
Latoya said, if I'm going to spend $1,100 on anything, I better have some type of furniture paid trip or paid a bill off. Ain't no way. I know, right? Latoya said, we rock Reebok, Classic, Kids, K-Swiss. Ooh. Robin says, the only thing I went for that was costly was Gloria Vanderbilt jeans. Robin! You and me both, Robin. I was so happy when I got my Gloria Vanderbilt jeans. Robin, I wore them things like forever. Robin, for the first week, I didn't even want to wash them because I was like, I want to keep the newness. To do this. Thank you, Robin. You get me. She said they cost $50 a pair. See? And that was a lot of money.
Levi cost $50.
That's now. We're talking about back then. Robin, you know. Then. Speaking of Gloria Vanderbilt, the Vanderbilt estate, the Biltmore estate in Carolina, the place. I love that. And Latoya said, if you don't post it, who would care though?
Exactly, because who gonna see it?
Right.
Man, that's a good, hold up.
Yeah.
That's a good point because if you don't post it, nobody, first of all, if you don't post your life, because you see, we barely post on social. I know she know I barely post on social media. If I post, it stops. Love stocks. That's gonna be a future show. But
ooh, nice.
Yeah, we gotta do that. If y'all are not invested in stocks, I got her invested in stocks.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta get invested.
I got my public account.
But if you don't post what you have going on, nobody can judge you. And so where when you actually do post that Target bag, all you're going to get is, oh, that's cute, girl, because they're not used to you posting. You know what I'm saying? They're not used to you posting. You know what I'm saying? But if you have a lifestyle where all you do is post Gucci this and Gucci that, and then the moment you post a Target bag, now everybody coming at you crazy. About you. Now you mad because you done portrayed this person that you know you're not. You should have never posted your friend Gucci bag in the first place. Now I won't have this persona. Oh, this person got money. So now every time they post, I'm gonna see money. Then you post something from Target. Now I'm looking at you like,
what you doing? And trying to make yourself post more, because that's what happens a lot of times too, is like you said, the person will post so many things and then they stop posting. Then they post a little something that they really do like and it don't cost a lot, and then the people talk about it and they think they have to be posting more. Yes, right, Latoya. If you don't post it, who would care though? That's right. That's right. Latoya said, my first car was a 1988 Pontiac Bonneville, and I took care of it and rode it until the wheels fell off.
Was yours a Charger?
A Dodge Charger. That thing only worked in the summertime.
And she wondered why I want a Dodge Charger so bad.
It was a 19, what was that thing, a 1980? No, a 1970.
Yeah, I know I wanted a Dodge Charger for my first car, and this lady told me no, but that was her first car. Y'all know she told me no because she said it's too fast.
It was old back then. It was
too fast. And she didn't want it on her
because
insurance.
the new Dodge Chargers are not
I said
I had a bigger engine. I had a bigger engine back then. But Bree, it only ran in the summertime because it was old and it couldn't run in the winter time. So
snatch me of my dream when you had it.
I didn't have the one that they have out here now.
I'm trading her.
I didn't have my neighbor got it. Did you see it?
My neighbor got one too.
Yeah, she got it.
Sock got one.
Yeah, I heard Sock got a new one.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
and he had them bougie with it too.
Oh,
Sock act like he can't speak now.
Oh Lord.
I said, Sock, don't do that.
I don't,
because I got one too.
Oh.
And mine was here first. Anywho,
in my opinion, says you have to learn the importance of saving money because when disaster hit, you will be okay.
Let me tell you, saving for a rainy day.
Even
that is
day.
Not just something people say. Literally a rainy day. There's been so many times if I would have listened to her, Bree, say at least even if you just saving $100 out of every check, it would have got me out of so many rainy situations. It's been times where I've lost a job and didn't have nothing. Why? Because you ain't saved for a rainy day. You out here trying to spend and out here trying to flex for your friends. Now look at you. Where your friends at now? Where they at?
Even if people save $5 a week out of your paycheck, I always said this also to church folks, to all my church friends and church people. Those of you who are so dedicated to church, you can give your 10% of your income every week, or faithfully, whenever you get paid, you can give your 10% to the church. But some of those same people will not put an extra 10% in their own bank account. That to me was baffling. I was like, how can you do that?
You gotta do both. At least put 10 and 5.
Right.
10 in,
if you're gonna put 10 at church, put 5 in your bank account.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, you ain't getting that money back from tithes now. We just gonna be real now.
Pastor ain't gonna give it back.
Pastor not giving you that money back. So why you sitting here
he
trying to? I want to
save
the church, and I want to.
We're gonna talk about that on church news too.
Maybe, the church might put up a GoFundMe, but we just gonna keep it real. I love my churches now.
We do, but some of them ain't doing right. But again, if you can give, even if y'all say, listen, I'm not gonna do the 10%, I'm gonna just give myself a certain amount. I tell people this too also. If you get paid every week, take at least a minimum $5 a week and put it in a savings account.
That's what I've been doing. Every time I come up on cash,
put something in the savings account.
I put it up.
Put something away. Something that the debit card can't get at.
Let me tell you, when you come across it, because I have it like I do that now for real. I
do that now.
And you'll be surprised when you come up on that money later on and you looking like, what is this? And I just did that the other day. I forgot that I had my little savings and I went digging looking for something. And I was like, what is this? And I paid all. I forgot. Look for that guy.
I put it in my public account. The stock account you told me about.
Yeah, no,
I have a few dollars and put it in there.
I have that, but then I also have, the actual cash flow because I want the investment account to sit to the end of the year. That's gonna sit to the end. Y'all gotta get y'all on stocks.
Latoya says save and put back at least 5 to 20% of your check. If you can, it will add up before you know it.
It will.
You will be so happy when you.
And I have it to where I don't know. Well, a lot of banks do this now. If your bank does this, don't stop them from doing this. Let them do it. Every purchase, my bank automatically puts money in my savings. Every purchase. It doesn't matter whether it's $5 or $500. It rounded up and it will put money in my savings. Let your bank do that. And don't take the money out of savings. Cash App does it now too as well. Every time you spend, it goes to your savings account. So that also helps you save because you're already spending the money anyways.
And another thing that people can do to save money also is when you go out to shop for something, take cash. I know a lot of people don't want to take cash, but I'm going to tell you why. I suggest people take cash. It's because when you get to that register, you can only spend what you have in cash. You cannot go over. But that credit card or that debit card, you can always go over.
That too, and then a lot of places now, I don't know what's going on with technology, but a lot of places there, the network not working. Like I went to Burger King twice in the past week, and their credit card machine is down. So you telling me I can't eat unless I got cash?
Sometimes they do that too.
So it's really good to have cash on you still.
Yeah, because if you want to save, if you really truly want to start saving money, put them credit cards and debit cards away. Walk out there with cash, $20 in your pocket.
Because once it's gone, it's gone.
And then you got to go back home.
Unless it's like my bank could see here unless you keep swiping, then send you a notification. You went overboard.
But if you got cash, you can't do that.
Pay it back.
Latoya said, Robin, mine was a bomber jacket and them
Jodeci. Man.
Jodeci boots. I thought it was Joe. Wow. In my opinion, say 1 Corinthians 16:2. On the first day of every week of each one of you is to put aside and save. Come on with the verse. As he may prosper so that no collection be made when I come. You better put the Bible verse in there, in my opinion.
We're not going to just sit here and skip over the fact that you didn't know who Jodeci was.
Is that Jodeci? Because I was thinking real estate. There's a street called Jodeco.
Auntie, get her.
Auntie Latoya? Okay.
Get her.
So Latoya said, Justin's dad is so materialistic. So he knows anything expensive, don't even look at my way. Better ask your dad. I know. That was me. I was not the... Latoya says, I will let something sit in my cart for months waiting on a sale or coupon. I let it sit so long until finally the website that I'm on, they clear my cart out.
You let it sit so long until this stuff go out of season.
They clear it out.
Got it no more.
In my opinion, say, yes, I love a good clearance. Listen, I love clearance. I can go into a store and I don't even see the other aisles. All I see is a big clearance sign. All right, head straight to it. Latoya said, all my Coach purses and polo shirts are from Old Faithful TJ Maxx. Yeah. Some of mine don't even have the A in the word Coach, but
It's just an ouch.
It's more like ouch.
It's an ouch and an olo.
It's ouch. Aaron say, I'm a TJ Maxx and Kohl's girl. The clearance rack. Yes. Let me tell you, Belk also has some great stuff too. My sister worked at Belk. And they got some great stuff too. Burlington is real good too.
Burlington.
Yes. Latoya says, sis Erin, yes. And don't let me venture off to home goods section. Man, it's over. You hear me? Yes. Home goods store. These are my kind of people in the chat. I love it. Latoya said, Kevin Hart says, the way my checking amid savings set up. And the way my checking and savings set up.
I got to transfer the money to my checking, to my savings, from my savings to my check-ins. It's going to take about 3 days. I don't think it's going to go through. Y'all. I'm going to start using that for real. I'm telling you. Hey, Ree, I can borrow some money? Well, I'm going to have to transfer it over from my savings to my check-ins. And it's going to take a couple days. And I don't think it's going to go through.
I know.
I don't think it's going to go through.
But let me fill your shot glass.
Oh, thank you. Because I was getting turned down. Y'all see I was turning down.
So Aaron says, I love home goods. I already loved you, Latoya Washington, but girl, even more now. I love it. Y'all, it's okay to order water. Latoya said, you better drink before you get to the club. Shoot, ain't nobody got time for them club prices. LOL.
Man,
did that every time. I didn't even see this comment coming.
They be paying literally $300 for one bottle.
She said, woo, Lord, I'm glad my clubbing and bar hopping days are over because, hunty, by 9 p.m., I'm asleep.
I'm laughing at you. You invite me to the club. You want me to go what?
Latoya says, see, them ain't your friends because me and my friends are just alike. We ain't going to no high-priced restaurant until income tax season. Gosh. Not income tax season.
She right. When you got the extra money.
Oh, shit, Regina, please drop the link. My fingers is tired. Oh, I'm sorry, girl. Hold on. Let me see if I drop this link. We got a few minutes left, so let's see. Okay, boom. There you go. There you go, sis. All right. So let me get over here. Where's my next one here? Where's my next comment here? Thank you. Okay, let's so you say, ooh, we're Regina. Thank you, Aaron. Y'all click that thumbs up on here. Click that thumbs up. In my opinion, said 15% should go to savings if possible.
Yeah, I honestly say
Thank
half.
You.
Myself, I say half, but that's probably the times I made it. But probably half of it. Why am I talking to her?
I don't know her. I don't know why her emoji always messes up.
Where you at? I'm seeing a white circle and a
Cause I got my bonnet on.
Man.
But her picture, I don't know why her picture don't come up on StreamYard. StreamYard be tripping.
Right.
What's up, Latoya girl? We got your comment up here. Y'all better leave Cash App alone.
Y'all bet them they are the crooks. I don't know why y'all still fooling with Cash App. They keep stealing people money. But Bree, them, I don't know, them friends you got. See, let me tell you the type of friends that I have. Okay, this 40 years in the game.
Ooh.
If we, Athens, they got all right restaurants. They ain't really got a lot to choose from. So if we decide we want to go somewhere else, like in the A or somewhere, baby, best believe everybody is Googling that menu. First off, we got to make sure that it's something on there that everybody can eat. Second of all, we got to look at the cocktail prices. And then third, we got to look at the food prices. Now, if they a little pricey in the budget, they already know I'm be first one. We got to go somewhere else. Because normally them bougie restaurants with them high prices, the food don't be all that. Take me to a hole in the wall where I get me 2-piece dart with 4 meats and a drink and only spend $40.
I don't know if y'all know. Don't let her fool you. She got expensive taste.
I do.
Okay.
Let me tell you what it's called. Because my friend always tell me, "Oh, you bougie." I said, "No, I am frugal." It's the difference.
Oh my goodness! What? So, Bree, what are you saying now?
The last time we went out to eat. Last time I went out with her to eat. Yeah. Not let her fool you, y'all. She is expensive. I was about to say
I ain't cheap with my food.
Expensive day. We went to, what was it, Atlanta Fish Market?
Oh yeah, we did.
Y'all, I kid you not.
Yeah, we did.
I like paying for myself. I don't like nobody paying for me no more. I kid y'all not. This the menu. Okay. This is the menu.
Wait a minute, Bree. Before you even continue, pause. I mean interrupt. So you how old now?
31.
And you 31 and you don't want nobody paying for you. Girl, what is wrong with you?
That's me.
Right. Like
in my opinion. Let me have Brianna finish her conversation and we go get your girl.
We go to the Atlanta Fish Market. This the menu. Now, like I said, I like paying for myself. Y'all, I kid you not, I did this.
There ain't no joke over there.
I said, I need you to stop me.
First of all, I'm not gonna turn down no free meal from nobody. I don't care how old I am, whether I'm 2 or 90. If somebody said they treat me, thank you.
She had to treat me that day because I was like, ain't no way.
Yeah, that bill was up there. I ain't never seen
Did you like it? I went there once. I didn't like it.
I liked it. Hey, in my opinion, how you doing, girl?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Hey, I got your comment up here. She said Walmart has summer dresses for $3 on clearance. Why I bought 5 in different colors. See,
in my opinion, me too, girl. And they had the Samsung Galaxy 2 buds for $49. I got them in one of them too.
Yeah, I know Target got Dre Beats for $50.
Target is for the little people. Target is little people stuff. Walmart is our people stuff. Target for our light skin kids.
Oh my goodness. In my opinion, what would you like to add to this conversation? In my opinion,
let me tell you something. I tell my kids this. I got one that just had a baby, and I was up here buying baby clothes, and I realized I was like, "Dang, these baby clothes done went up. Like, why is the baby outfit a newborn $20-something? I'm like, I could buy me 3 clothes with it." So I'm in there shopping, and I'm getting for the baby. I'm in there shopping, and I'm like, I get to the register, and they said $200 and some dollars. I said, "Who?"
Look, my nephew about to go to school, so I was at the mall the other day, and I was about to get him some shoes. Why I ended up buying me some? Cause his shoes the same price as mine. I said, "I'm bought it for
me." That baby ain't came up with no check, in my opinion. No, that baby came up with no check.
I almost told King he's trying to get a job.
I almost put all of it back, but I was like, "No, I got to get it for the baby."
You better be, because at least you got it. Because I'm telling you, I looked at that shoe price. I said, excuse me, let me get these in a 6.5. I don't want that 11. Give me.
In my opinion, don't sleep on Family Dollar and don't sleep on Dollar General because they have some nice clothes for kids. And they
Oh, I don't know.
inexpensive. I just went.
Listen here. I don't sleep on nothing, but it was just that the
Yeah.
baby had just been born, and they waited till the last minute to tell me they ain't had no clothes for this baby, and I was like, "Son, you knew for 9 months she was gonna have this baby. You ain't get nothing."
Generation. It's
That
the younger.
generation.
It's the younger
That's a
generation.
man.
Babies.
How
Babies
old are
having
they, in my
babies.
opinion? How old is mom or daddy? How old are they?
My son's 25 and the girl's 23.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Babies
That
having
age.
babies.
Yeah, that age. They think that you're supposed to spend a lot of money. Let me tell y'all something. There's another store. I don't know. It's not Hobby Lobby. I gotta ask my husband. Was that store? I went in there and I bought when Prince was born. I went in there and bought Prince a whole bunch of clothes. Those shirts was like $1 something each. Pants was like $2. Babe, what's that store that Auntie Roz told us about? Bargain Hunt.
That sound about right.
Bargain Hunt. If y'all got a
Oh,
bargain
I
hunt,
love Bargain Hunt. Oh man, it is amazing in there.
yes, you go to Bargain Hunt, you can get you clothes, furniture, all kind of stuff, and you will walk out of there and still got
It's
money.
another one called Dirt Cheap if you got one in your state.
Oh, dirt cheap.
Amazing.
That sound better than the dump. Yeah, I like the dump.
The
Brie, I
name
cannot. I
scared me.
cannot.
The name scared me at first, but when you go in there, it's actually
Yeah,
really quality stuff.
it
And
is.
what they do is they get stuff from like Home Goods that's like something is wrong with it or something, and they couldn't sell it at full price, and they go in there and sell it for dirt cheap. That's
Oh,
why
so
it's
it's
called
just like
dirt
a
cheap.
big. It's just like a big lot.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Like,
Yep. A whole bunch
Okay.
that
yeah.
actually work and is nice. Don't sleep on the dump.
But let me tell you, Bargain Hunt furniture and Bargain Hunt items and Bargain Hunt stuff, Bargain Hunt, their things are more quality than some of these other ones.
Like the flea market or
No, like
you
what was
know,
the one Latoya just mentioned? What was the one you just
Big
mentioned?
lot.
Big lot. Big lots to me, their quality needs some work.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I remember talking to one of the sales guys in there, and he told me, he said, if you ever go to, he said, whether it's here or at home or wherever, he said, if it's not solid wood, don't buy it because it's gonna tear up.
Yeah. See, Bargain Hunt they got some really good stuff. My aunt bought a thing you put in a foyer, a cabinet, and she put it together. And when I tell you that thing was so nice, bar stools, very nice. We Googled the prices on the bar stools that she got. She got the bar stools for like $10 each, and we Googled them. They were like $100. And
I can believe it.
y'all better go to Bargain Hunt. But said all
I
that
need to
says,
see if we have one in Athens. I don't know.
you don't have to spend a lot of money out here to have, quality things or nice things. You don't have to go broke trying to, stay with the crowd. I taught my niece, we'll say this and then we get ready to close. I taught my niece, Michelle, when we went shopping, because she loves shopping. She loves shopping so much. You got to teach her how to bargain shop. So we go in and we get the things that are on sale, the clearance racks. And I taught her, I said, listen, girl, you need to learn how to do your prices. And so we play a game when we would go we would go shopping with her. We play a game. What shirt can you find that's less money and looks nice? The least amount or something that looks nice. And she would go in there and she would get a whole shopping cart full of stuff. And we would spend not even $100.
I'm telling you,
Shopping cart full.
And that's crazy because I would sit here and go to the store
One
and literally
shirt.
spend $200-300 on one pair of shoes, and then spend $200-300. Came home with boatloads of stuff, and I'd be looking at my shoes like
bags and bags of stuff. And then she put it together real nice. Michelle, she put them outfits on real nice. So millennials, y'all don't have to spend a lot of money. Parents, your kids listen, they're gonna go through stuff.
And if you love shoes, you need to look up Shoe Show. I don't know if y'all got one now.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to my shoes, I don't play. I will continue to spend two.
Well, there are some things that everybody spends stuff on. Like you spend it on shoes.
I will.
I spend it on food.
That's never.
Why do y'all millennials keep buying the same old Jordans over and over and over and over?
Jordans for our days, isn't it?
That ain't me. I buy them in different colors. I don't buy
Not you, but just like in general, like people be going crazy for the same old Jordans that he put out every year.
Yeah.
Space Jams?
Yeah, he got like the Space Jams are like one of his most popular shoes. They 11s. But if I already got the Space Jams, I'm not gonna buy them again just because he dropped them again 3 years later. You already got them.
Let me tell y'all.
Just go clean them.
Listen, I just go in the store and get what shoe fit and which one had a sale price on it.
I can't play with this.
That's what I do. But when I
I
go,
order my shoes from Amazon,
yes, I order me some nice sneakers from Amazon.
and they comfortable, and they were $19.99. I got them in all colors. They slip on because your auntie ain't got time to be tying no shoes no more.
Latoya,
And
you said her
I
shoe
get
fell off because you shop at Amazon and I shop at Amazon. Really?
yes, Amazon stay at my house. I
Okay,
sure do. And people give me compliments all the time. Oh, where you get those shoes from? Amazon. How much were they? $20.
let me say
They
something
look
real.
just like Air Max.
Let me have this real quick conversation before I let Bree go. Speaking of Amazon, Amazon recently has a story that came out that someone, one of the employees, had this big thing where they stole $10 million from Amazon. They were making fake invoices. $10 million. Now, here, real quick, the lady who was in charge of this whole big scheme thing, they went out and she got arrested, you guys. The feds and everything got her. She's arrested. When they finally got her bank account, I think they only got like $2 or $3 million back, but she had bought a house, she had bought fancy cars, all kind of stuff like this. My thing is, why y'all so dumb when y'all steal? First of all, to steal $10 million and then you use it on junk. No business was established.
How you steal $10 million and you still work there? How you
Because
spend $10 million and you pull up in a Lambo and you think these people ain't gonna think something wrong? Because I'm not trying to be mean. I swear, Lord forgive me if this come out mean, but I saw her mugshot, girl.
Nah, because if you ain't
Yep.
the owner, ain't no way you pulling up to that Amazon
Yep.
facility in no Lambo and you
But
ain't the owner.
right.
Because I'm going to raise an eyebrow too. Girl, come on.
But still, $10
What you
million. And my thing, what you did with it? Nothing. You just wasted the money, wasted it.
And
Even
probably has everything in her name.
if that part. But my thing is, do something productive. Did you give to the poor? Did you give to people that needed something? Did you feed some homeless people? Did you go to a shelter and say, hey, I stole this money here? You know,
That is on my list of things.
what did you do with the money? If you're going to steal that much, be like Robin Hood. Go ahead, Bree.
Atlanta, put that homeless shelter back.
Come on now. Help out some people
Put
that are
that
doing
homeless shelter
bad.
back. What I don't understand about Atlanta, y'all want Atlanta to be so clean for new people that come here for guests and tourists. But what y'all don't understand is y'all have these homeless people literally on the streets now. So they take over. I went to Atlanta yesterday.
That's a sad
Let me tell you, it's worse because they don't have that homeless shelter. They just all over the street. They're all over.
Let me also tell you what Atlanta did. Atlanta started busing the homeless people here to Athens because we have an advanced behavioral health center here, telling them that, oh, Athens gives you better benefits, you can get free health care, bringing them here, dropping them off, knowing they were lying. And now here we got an influx of homeless people.
But go
So
ahead, Bree.
every abandoned building, they just took over.
But
Right.
what they're doing is with the homeless people, I think they're making a statement now because what they're doing is if you go downtown, you'll see majority of them are by that justice center.
Wow.
Majority of them are sleeping on the steps of that justice center. I guess trying to make a statement like, okay, well you took our home, so we here. We ain't got nowhere to
Wow.
go.
And they're
And I
like,
have no problem with that. Y'all do that because they took y'all home. Like, why would y'all take? Well, there was no reason for them to take the homeless shelter. They basically said they took the homeless shelter because
I'm
they
gonna have
wanted
to
to
look that
build.
up and do
They
that
wanted to
story.
build something else.
Oh, they did. They're doing gentrification and it's treatment. Okay.
That's why I said they're trying to. Atlanta calls themselves trying to clear the streets, but what's making it? I don't want to call homeless people dirty, but you have these people on the street. You got guests and tourists coming to Atlanta, and every 5 seconds they got somebody saying, "Hey, can I get this? Can I get this? Can I get this? Can I get this?"
But I agree with what Latoya is saying. There are so many vacant buildings in Atlanta. Why
Exactly.
not just buy one of those vacant buildings from the owner, or is cheated because y'all government people can do that. You can just cheat the building from them
Mhm.
and turn it into a business or organization that can help the homeless people. But not only just give them shelter. When you create a place that you want to do change, you want the homeless people to no longer be homeless. You can't just give them a place to stay. You have to give them a place to stay and give them guidance.
And
So
protection, they gotta feel like they safe there too.
right.
You
So
know
you
what
got
I
to
mean?
teach. You could bring them in and you say, listen, you're here for 3 months, but during those 3 months, we're going to teach you a trade. We're going to help you get the education. We're going to help you get licenses that you need. We're going to help you get,
Help you get off the
established.
streets.
Right. Don't just
Regina,
shelter without giving them a trade. Yeah.
you need to look up the situation that happened here in Athens. You probably want to do a panel about it It
Okay.
was a guy here that he did that. He started like a homeless encampment, and he used to feed the homeless and do all of this stuff. So finally he was able to get grant money from our city to build this encampment where the homeless people can stay, and he feed them and clothe them or whatever. Well,
Yeah.
come to find out, and he was, always preaching about, God to him, this God, like all about that. But then come to find out, you were expecting sexual advances from these people, and when they didn't do what you wanted them to do, then you would kick them out.
Oh.
Couple of his employees complained about that, and so they finally arrested him. They had his trial maybe like a month or two ago, and he was convicted. So it's like you had this program where they gave him $1 million,
See?
and they were you did all this work, and they believed you, and they helped you, like they will go out and help them and everything, and now you did this. So now when somebody who really has a pure heart that wants to do this, they're gonna look at everybody else sideways now.
Right. And that's the thing. And Latoya, was it one of us? Was he one of us?
Yes, his name is Charles Hardy.
See, this is what makes me so mad, because then when you have people like us that say, listen, we want to help for real, for real.
For real.
It's hard for us to get the grants and things that we need. It's hard for us. No, he was saying he's got to go. It's hard for us to get these things, because then the people are like, well,
the last person didn't
messed
this,
up.
and this is
Right. And then when they dig deeper into like his background or whatever, then because I remember he had like a mentorship program a while back, because he had said something to me about putting Justin in it, but I passed by him at the Boys and Girls Club, so I just didn't think nothing of it. But he was doing the same thing. You got these single moms with these boys, and you're saying you're gonna come and mentor them and take them here and take them there. And then once you feel as though you're in good, then you try to talk to the mom. And then when the mom turns you down, then you don't mentor the child anymore.
What's his name again? Charles what?
Hardy, Hardy.
Oh, I'm gonna look this up. Okay.
Men be acting like they don't get none. Let me show you.
I know it's crazy. Listen, guys, I have loved this. I'm gonna look this story up, because I do, and I do. That's one of my things that's been on my heart, to find ways to
I'm getting them homeless people off the street.
right, to
That's
help
why I
homeless
know
people.
I'm gonna be blessed.
But I don't.
That's really on my heart. Like, I got it.
But my thing is, remember, Dad. Remember my dad, your granddad used to say this all the time. You can teach a man to fish. You can give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. You can teach a man to fish and he'll eat for a
I was
lifetime.
just about to say, teach a man how to fish.
Right.
Eat for a lifetime.
And that's what we need to start doing. We need to start teaching, and because just give a person a place to stay doesn't mean that they're going to be okay the next day or the day or days after that. You have to also teach them how to maintain and how to be able to get
Right.
and to get
And how to be able to stay on their feet and maintain being on their feet, and offer them like a job.
Right. In my opinion, thanks for the verse. She said, 2 Corinthians 9:6. Each of you should give what you have decided in your heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver, and God is able to bless you abundantly.
That is the first thing I'm gonna do,
so that you, in all times, having all you need, will abound in every good work. Go ahead, Bree.
First thing I'm gonna do. That's how I know the business I'm starting is gonna be blessed. Because God has already placed it. As soon as I give you a certain amount, you're gonna do what I told you to go do.
See?
And He know I'm gonna do it, because that's what my heart. Every time I go to Atlanta, it's so hard for me.
And then sometimes you gotta be careful, because some of them that's out there really ain't. They just out
that's
there
why I
because
hesitate. But if I get
scamming.
that feeling, like for example, I was out with, I don't know who I was out with. Probably like 3 weeks ago. We went somewhere, and this guy, homeless guy, he was sleeping on the steps. I think we was by Twin Peaks. I don't know if you know what Twin Peaks is. By Twin Peaks, and this guy, we was with his girl, and he saw us walk by. Now, mind you, I got out the car.
Right.
He saw what kind of car we got out of. So he immediately, hey. I turned around. I said, oh no, he's not talking to us like that. He not. But he said, hey, please. And when he said please, it was the way he said it.
Yeah.
It was the way he said it. I felt God like. So I like, hold on, sweet. What's up? What you need, man? We're hungry. This is my wife right here. Like, we just need some food.
You never know.
I felt it. And I'm glad, because at first the way he was hollering at me, I'm like, nah, we yelling that. But literally, it's like God made him say please the way he did it. Like the man was like, please. I turned around and I went to talk to him.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, it's my wife. We haven't eaten. We hungry or whatever. And I kid you not, I did not have any cash on me at the time. I didn't. I told him and I was like, I don't have no cash. I was like, please don't think I'm lying. I do not have any cash on me right now. But I was like, when we come back from eating, I'm gonna make sure that I get some cash for you. I did that. He thought I was lying because when we came back, he was still awake. That man was waiting on us to come back.
Nice.
We came back and he got up. I saw he was looking. He stood up when he saw me walk by, and he didn't even say. He just looked at me. I was like, I got you. Gave it to him. But the only reason why is because I felt it.
Yeah.
Like literally, I felt God like give it to him. I'm gonna give it back. Just give it to him. Give him whatever that waitress gives you as change. Give it to him. I think I gave that man $20.
But you did something, and that's what a lot of people won't do, and a lot of people don't do.
Yeah, a lot of people.
And being that he was there with his wife, a lot of homeless shelters won't allow couples.
Yeah.
So a lot of people listen, and I remember somebody said this before. It says a lot of people, if you live paycheck to paycheck, then you one paycheck away from being homeless. Because if you lose that job, then you could become homeless if you live in paycheck to paycheck. That's why it's so very important to save and to manage your money well. When Clovis and I, when we bought this property, he had a commission on it because he was a broker on it. I took all that commission and put it toward mortgage payments. I said, listen, it was unexpected money. I took all that commission, so we're good. We paid in advance for a few months.
Yeah, she has me doing that now because believe it or not, I'm about to get a place, and I already have my mind set on pay that place for 6 months when you get it.
And then what we do is most people when they pay in advance, they say, well, I don't have to pay for 3-4 months. I can spend this money. No, we paid in advance. We paid in advance, and then I put my mortgage payment on automatic payment, so it comes out that account every month.
I will honestly save that same money every month. If you pay, like for example, if I pay my rent for up to 6 months, every month that I know I was supposed to pay rent, I'm gonna put that money to the side.
Yeah, pay it in advance. But a lot of people feel as though they cannot be homeless and they look down on people, but God.
Well, a lot of people don't realize that there's services out there that can help you. And so while you saying this, 211 Connects is in every state.
Let's put that in the chat.
And you can call them at any point in time, whether you need help with your bills, whether you need find a shelter, whether you need to find food. They have all that stuff, and they won't ask you any of your personal information. All they want is your zip code and your name.
What is that, in my opinion? 211?
Any state. It's 211 Connects. It's in every state.
CTS.com or .org?
No, it's just 211 on your phone. It's 211 Connect. You dial 211 on your phone, and somebody's gonna answer the phone. They're gonna ask you for your zip code, what your needs is, and as far as if you need clothes, if you need shoes, if you need a bill paid, whatever you need, those resources are out there. And a lot of people just don't know it because we don't tell people. We get services and we forget to tell people that there's somebody else out there that need this. Just because you're getting it don't mean the money's gonna run out.
Let me call them right now. I need 211. You say?
Yes, 211. Right now they have an influx of the money for rental assistance and bill pay. So right now they're trying to get everybody to spend that money because at the end of August, I think the money is going to go back to the government.
Well, now I'm going to contact them because, we deal with investors and they have tenants, and some of these tenants have not been able to pay. So I'm going to tell them to reach out. Thank you, Erin. She got their website up here. Erin, you so good. I can't stand it. You so good. 211. Okay, I'm going to have some of the tenants to check that out. And that's what we need to do. We need to come back on and have a talk panel.
That was shady.
Yeah, I can send you some information because I've been putting it out on my channel too, so I can send you some information.
Bree, that is not being shady. I am a good landlord.
I'll be hearing our conversations all the time. Why y'all always be late on your food?
But I did. I had a conversation with a tenant just yesterday.
Are you late on your
rent? And she was late on her rent. Let me tell you, and she's paying over $200 and something a month in late fees.
Oh, she might as well just pay the rent on time.
So So I told her, I said, listen, I said, I got your file on my desk. It's scheduled for eviction. I don't want to evict. I said, listen, let me go over this ledger with you. I said, you paying this $200 and something extra every month in late fee. Tell me about your income. She said, well, I get paid on this week, then my husband get paid the following week, and then I get paid, and then my husband get paid the following week. So I said, well, let me ask you something. Why can't we get the rent paid the first week? She said, oh, because my husband get paid that week and I get paid the following week. I said, okay, well, let's talk about this. What about them last two weeks in the month? I said, because what I'm looking at is you're getting paid every week as a household. I said, it would be different if you were only getting paid once a month.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When she started asking for my finances, I started paying stuff on time.
But you know what? But people have to. I think that the problem is people are not balancing their accounts right. Like, okay, so you gonna and then I said this. You know, when I hung up the phone, I talked to Chloe and I said, some people would pay their car payment before they pay their mortgage or rent, but you're not realizing. Let the car payment be late, because that's less late fees than the mortgage or rent.
That's way less late fees, and then honestly, it's gonna take them a couple months.
They ain't gonna pick up that.
You can't sleep in your car, but you can sleep in your house.
But they not gonna come. They gonna evict you that next month. They gonna come get that car a couple months from now.
You got maybe 2 or 3 months on that car.
You got time for that car. That house you don't.
But the bigger picture is you paying less late fees.
Yeah,
your late fee is not going to be over $200 and something,
and you still gotta pay rent.
And you still gotta pay that rent.
So I want my rent
and then $200. Once it comes on my desk and it goes to the lawyer's office, and if you don't pay it before it goes to that court, now you got the court fee, which is another $200 and something.
I be hearing her on the phone with them tenants, and some tenants. I understand where she come from, because she has a heart. She don't just put her. If you a tenant and you watching this, she will never just put you out. You have to literally
own the properties.
You have to literally like be BSing with her to the point where she's like, okay, I know
you're lying.
I know, so I'm about to put you out. She will literally work with you. So I feel like her tenants that be playing, man, y'all. I know she working with you. You just playing. I know you playing.
And I'm a business manager. Finances is my thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you sit down at the table with me,
real quick.
I sure will.
Real quick.
Let me have your bank statement.
Pull it up.
And you know what? The tenants that send me their bank statement, I can tell, okay, let me see your bank statement. Let me see your paychecks. You know why I do that? Not because I want to be nosy, because I want to see where you're spending.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to see where we can adjust.
So when you come up with why you ain't got that rent.
So now, no, I can help you. Now let's do this business plan. This is what we're going to do. We're going to call the car company and tell them that you're a little late. You're trying to get your rent together, and ask your car payment to set that payment back to the end of your car payment, your loan term, because they can do that.
Mm-hmm. I found that out with the Chrysler.
They have them set that payment back. Now, that's not free money that month that you got that we sent back.
Yeah,
you're going to take that money from that car payment and you're going to put it over here in your pile that you need to pay for your rent, your mortgage. Now we need something else. Let's call that light bill company. That light bill company, hey, can you change my payment date from the 1st to the 25th? Yes, we can do that. Okay, now let's take this money that you have over here and let's put it over here to the rent payment. That's the reason why I'm going to ask you for your bank statement and your pay stubs, because I want to see where you're doing. Also, I'm going to ask you for your pay stub, because I can even do this. Let's call the person that's doing your paychecks or your human resources. You ain't writing off, okay, you got one dependent. Let's claim 3 or 4, as far as what's in your household. Let's change the dependency amount, because maybe you could end up having less taxes taken out.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're in a state that you have to pay state tax and city tax and all that, you can call your payroll company and say, listen, take me down to the bare minimum for my state tax or come on, I'm going to help you, because I know some of the things to do to help you. And so when tenants say, okay, yes, I'll send you my bank statement, I'll send you my pay stub, that lets me know they are desperate and they're willing to get some help. But when them tenants say, no, I ain't sending you my bank statement, I ain't sending you my pay stub. Okay.
I used to tell her that, but I got it together though.
I know where you at. Yeah. But I'm glad, in my opinion, gave us that 211. Listen, and I'm not being shady. I'm going to let my tenants know, listen, there's some resources. Now, I hope what 211 does is they give the money to the landlord and not the tenant.
Well, And the people that have the money is like a government agency, so they're gonna give the check to the tenant, but it's gonna have the landlord's name on it.
Okay.
You can't cash these checks. They give them because the person has to sign for that check. They have to have their ID. So they're signing for the check, and they usually pay 6 months in advance of their rent. So whatever they're behind, and then they'll pay the additional 3 months.
Okay, because I had a case where the company, the real estate rental assistant, gave the money to the tenant, and the tenant bailed.
Well, they said they had a lot of people that did that. So by this being government resources, and the government has to keep track of who's getting these access to these funds now, they're also just putting it in the landlord's name, giving it to the tenant. But if it has their name on it, it has the landlord's name on it. So the landlord has to get it. You can't cash it without it.
Well, I'm gonna talk to some of these tenants. I'm gonna let them know. Okay, all right. I love that because I got about 6 of them on that board right now that just got notices from. Listen, they go into the lawyer's office, and I'm trying, but maybe you just saved them. In my opinion, maybe you just saved them.
The resources out there, you just gotta look for them. Like I said, I didn't know there was so much resources out there neither. But when I started doing it for my channel and realized there was so many resources that you just don't know about because it's not advertised.
I love it. Listen, we're gonna have that talk. Thank you, in my opinion, for being here. Appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for having me.
All right, thank you so very much. All right, we're gonna get out of here, you guys. This has been great. Listen, we started out the importance of listening to your kids. We did listen, and we also shared some more valuable information. I hope y'all enjoyed this today. We're going to be back next week with another great open conversation. I don't even know if we need to be even titling these things. We just be chit-chatting.
Yeah, we just come on here and talk.
We just come on here and talk, just have conversation with y'all. Listen, this is Gen X Millennials. Listen, Brianna, I love it. Her great topics and conversations. Really, we do these shows because we want parents and kids and parents, y'all all get along.
And no show on the 27th, you guys. Yeah. No show on the 27th. It's my baby's birthday.
Little baby king. He's the cutest.
It's my baby's birthday.
Not her boo thing. We're still trying to get the boo thing.
I actually talked to her.
Oh, I thought you were talking about baby king.
I was, but you said something about Todd.
Oh, yeah, I love Todd. Oh, my God, I love her so much.
Me and Todd are okay.
Oh, Lord.
We okay.
Hey, Todd.
We okay.
Hey, Todd.
Y'all see my smile? I love her.
I cannot, y'all. All right, y'all. We love y'all. Y'all have a great day.
Say happy birthday, King.
And love on one another. And listen.
King.
Be there for these kids, because when they fall, you might have to pick them up. But that's okay. Because one day, they might have to pick y'all up.
One day. I'm going to tell them people at the home to pick you up.
Girl ain't never gonna be in a home. God got me. Health and everything. Health, wealth, and all that other stuff.
Oh, okay, I'll pick her up. Who tired?
You're never gonna have to pick me up.
I got stuff to do.
God got me. We good. I love y'all. Bye.
A heartfelt thank you to all of our subscribers who joined us for this video. If you have not already subscribed, go to our YouTube channel, The Juice Radio and Talk Show. Subscribe and click on the notification bell to be alerted whenever we go live. Join our private Juice community. Go to www.thejuicecommunity.com and sign up for free. Join us, The Juice Radio and Talk Show. We have our Money Monday financial series. It is a lunch and learn program at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on Mondays. Also on Monday, we have our reality series and hot topics at 7 p.m. Wednesdays, we have Bible study at 7:30 p.m. Thursdays, we have church news at 7:30 p.m. We also offer motivational moments, happy marriage lifestyle, news from a godly perspective, movie reviews, as well as our single moms club, Let's Talk X-MILLENNIALS, and of course, our Cooking with Clovis. Follow us on our podcast channel, The Juice Radio and Talk Show Podcast, streaming on all podcast platforms. platforms. A great big thank you to our podcast production company, Noye Podcast Productions. They can help you create your own podcast also. Contact them today at houseofnoye.com. Thank you to our sponsor, Custom Apparel Shop. Have them complete your embroidery work and silk screening needs. Do you need a logo created for your fashion apparel or company? Contact Israel Mason today. That is 786-657-7501. Thank you to our main sponsor, Truth and Triumph Ministries. Truth and Triumph Ministries, a ministry that cares about telling people the truth so they can triumph in life. Thank you, Truth and Triumph Ministries, for all you do.